something that plays a little bit more disengaged zone control. Fits very well when you're rocking a Senna and a Seraphine. These champions want to play a little bit.
So many players would praise Inspired, not for his flashiness, not for his playmaking, but because of how consistent and smart he is as
While that's going on, Inspired is now going to be able to roam top. That's a root, lands onto Wonder, tried to flash away to safety. Inspired is using Bear and Phoenix and going to burn him down for first blood. Exquisitely played.
Every single moment he's like, I can take this, I can take this, I can take this, and it requires such good awareness, but also such great communication, because you need to be working with the pressure of your laners, right?
Walking your jungle, and if you decide to fight me, that's when we do go for it. Inspired, though, gets a flash, goes on him.
I love it. The flash bear slap after the chem tank. Run, stun, will the job get done? Odo with the soul flare and the last auto.
Inspired pair up, they are nearly unstoppable. That Wonder caught out of position, no flash.
He'll chuck one over the shoulder, gets stunned in place by Trimby, and this should be a third kill to Inspired, a third kill to Rogue, and the first steps towards their third ever Nexus kill against G2.
Yeah, Rogue only needed 4 there to take down the raid boss in Wonder, and it's a third kill onto Inspired. And as well, you can see Mickey is here. They want to go in.
There's the body slam. The shockwave comes out. There's not enough damage just yet. Rather, the Magnet Storm. I should correct myself. That's the first kill for G2. It was set up by Mickey. Neverfrost didn't find its target, but a 4-man stack will now push onto the tower.
And while I was just saying Trimby and Inspired working well has been a staple of Rogue and so critical in this game, an area where G2 have been weaker compared to previous years has been jungle support. Here we go. We got to fight.
Mickey's got the ultimate available for the disengage. The ult comes down from Cap to the encore chuck down. Inspired, summon a heal, saves the day from Hansama. And despite the amount of time Trimby spent roaming and, you know, shadowing, sitting behind Larson, it did not net any advantages.
Multiple, because now G2 are able to find this Ocean Drake, stop down the fast stacking of the Soul. Rogue are, of course, going to trade it for the mid tower. Hansama has the option to try and stop hitting the tower for a while and maybe had the chance to deny a cannon minion or something like this, but ultimately Rogue are calling off the play because Trimby is headed topside and Inspired is not interested in falling.
Oh, a lot of potential here as Jankos and Trimby will go toe-to-toe. Jankos is in trouble. Blast Cone buys some additional time for Rogue. Ferromancer used to buy a little bit more as the Ragnarok allows Jankos to escape to the river. The Undertow is sidestepped, the Chem Tank comes in, the bear to the face, and Jankos will get taken out by Larson. Deadman's plate fully stacked, and so is the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. There are so many tools available. Hansama fires it, it lands on Jankos. Ragnarok's still available, the barrel comes out, Trimby goes forward, throws out the Magnet Storm, the Encore is thrown, the Ragnarok, the Ragnarol, and G2 have traded 1 for 1. So far it's support for support, but they will get themselves a second, and it's traded back. Reckless goes down and Rogue have turned the fight. They're running into G2, who are on the wrong side.
They can chase them!
Inspired steps forward, manages to get the stun, and Jankos doesn't get the kill. But the Ash Arrows, the volley, as well as the Archer shot is doing so much work. Wonder will fall, and the last man standing is Caps. It's too little, it's too late.
Oh, they've got him!
The music for the fountain, the stun to the face, flash over the wall, and Rogue will win the fight.
Captain stun! I didn't realize he managed to hit actually all of them. Beautiful position from the 2 carries of Rogue.
There's one benefit for Reckless at 101 stacks, correction, 103 stacks. The range will play into his favor. Mickey as well as Cap. Some Enchanted Crystal Arrow is available. He hasn't pulled the trigger just yet. The Soul Flare inside the pit. The arrow comes out. That catches onto Yagnos. He's gone onto the Ragnarok. Already picked up a kill onto Odoame. Now it's a 5v3. Trimby's going to arrive late to the party. Inspired will be the next to fall. Rooted up. Taken down. Cap picks up the kill. 3 members of Rogue still around.
There's no smite for Rogue.
Inside the pit. Jankos, can he secure this one? He needs to be able to. A lot of bursts can come from Larson. 2,300. Trimby's inside the pit with a Magnet Storm.
What's Syndra?
Baron. It's a fight to multiple fronts. It's G2 that pick up the Baron. It's G2 that kill Trimby, and it's G2 that regain control. Center stacks approaching 120 for Reckless, but G2 have to feel comfortable in control of the game. But now the onus is for G2 to press that advantage forward. It's only 3 towers apiece. G2 are close enough. Caps and Jankos are there. Reckless can still support with the ultimate from long range. Mickey has still got the ultimate available to him. That's the 3rd Drake picked up. Now Rogue are on the back foot. Hansama gets caught by the barrel. That's a fantastic Magnet Storm, and the ult is securing the kill for Reckless. But at what cost? Mickey manages to escape with his life.
Holy, Rogue shut it down there. I mean, Mickey going every which way right there, but you saw the Zonias, the amount of time it bought. Rogue just sort of stared at him like, what do we do, guys? And G2 call Rogue's bluff. They know they don't full commit to the Baron, and they get their 3rd Ocean of the game.
Beautiful stuff from G2. They're relying on the scaling. They've been incredibly patient. and now they're starting off the objective. Mickey pushes in mid, but as the observers are highlighting, Rogue have not abandoned the fight just yet. TP back in from Odo Amne.
What can he do to help out the team? Mantra not available just yet. Wonder dashes forward, not going to
Mickey on the flank.
Mickey's looking for the flank. He's got the body slam. He's got the Q as well. He's going to be able to split them up. That's a route down. Larson is on a rampage. He picks up the kill onto Mickey as G2 split their focus. They run down Larson for the first time. They get the shutdown, which is gigantic. Wonder holds 3 Rogue members in place, and the deal is done as G2 close it out.
G2 shut down Rogue in the initial fight. They take the objectives. They take the win over the team fight. Now they're barreling down top lane with only Trimby left to defend.
There's no one left on Rogue to stand in the way of G2 as they look to break into the base of Rogue. Those death timers are long. G2 played the patient game. They conceded a little bit early, but they knew that they would win out late from start to finish. G2 are looking to take game 1 in the series.
Very, very interesting game to open the series. Clear advantage for Rogue during the laning phase. Clear advantage for G2 in the mid and the late game. And G2 strike first, taking down Rogue to go 1-0. And as is G2 customary fashion,
drag him out of the fountain.
Beyond death to kill Trimby for the ace, kill the Nexus in the base, and G2 1-0 Rogue. Vedius?
I mean, I love this final lock-in for G2. I mean,
so good.
Because like, you have everything, right? You have globals in your jungler and your mid lane, and I was just about to say
to me, I think that with the global presence and the ability to attack side lanes, I kind of prefer G2's late game.
Yeah, I would say it's not as clear-cut. Inspired lands a good spear.
He does indeed. Not allowed to answer the question. Wonder once again. He's going to be cut
on
down.
the Drake.
Yeah, and I also feel in that mid lane pressure where Reckless was able to run into back, you can see how much respect is being paid to the rocket grab from Mickey's Reckless.
Well, there it is.
Blitzcrank, rather. Flash for flash traded, so that'll be fantastic in favor of G2.
Yeah.
They're still down a K, 1,000 gold, but Rogue were able to pick up that Mountain Drake. Now we're seeing Odo jumping onto Wonder. It is such a frustrating lane matchup to play. Hansama is flashless, but Inspired is in range. The flash.
Here we go.
Flame Choppers buy some time. There's the Destiny and Gate. First kill for G2 on the board.
And this goes after the draft phase, we're like, Rogue, they need to use this mid jungle to completely unlock the map. Well, now G2 go bot lane once again.
Goodbye, Hansama. Trimby's going to be able to flash away from the curtain call. The box comes out. One more gold card. The death sentence will not be enough. And Caps will be able to get the help of Reckless for the double. Odo is now being bullied by Wonder, but who's bullying whom? Wonder will have a Mantrid ability in just a moment. My words got tongue-tied. The Soul Flare doesn't hit the target, but now Inspired. Can he land the Javelin Toss? 2 quick kills in the bottom lane for G2. Rogue looking for a counter up top. That's the Empower W. This will slow down any impending chores, as well as bites, and one last auto. Javelin Toss needs to find its target. Wonder escapes.
Rogue needs to start getting worried because that is only more damage to this G2 comp.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue, they've got like lane advantages in their soul lanes. Something happened. Inspired has been relatively quiet after that early gank towards the top side of the map, and really G2 can just bully with their bodies. They can run around here, grouped up.
Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Okay.
Yanko's the pounce into the primal swipe, and now all of a sudden gold card into the rocket grab. Send him flying as Inspired will get taken out by Mickey. Yes, Inspired found one, but is instantly dropped down.
Well, this paints it perfectly, right? Yanko's not fast enough on the reaction to pop his spell shield there. Inspired does a good job to find a kill, but immediately G2...
he does here, though, drafts the gold card, says, Larson,
I dare you.
Wish to approach this, because you don't know how deep I want to go into this topic, but one of the criticisms Inspired has had is that he is quite a, ooh, hang on a second, this may be... Champions like this, it is just perma-gank non-stop all the time, and I think the Rogue haven't been able to do that in this early game. They're looking to get something back on Reckless.
Well, Destiny as well as Paranoia. Caps will eat most of the Kali before the gold card stops it. Dash away to safety. It's in fact Yankos that goes down first. Can Rogue continue this chase? Blastcone used to get Wonder to safety, and Odo stopped where he stands. Can't find himself the stun just yet. Inspired turning his attention to Mickey. If a rocket grab catches a Rogue member, they will be able to get one back for G2.
Yeah, looks like Rogue should be able to back it up, or do they even want to? Trimby gets hooked!
They manage to find the catch. The static field comes out by some time. Trimby stays alive so long. Finally, the wild card take him down. Mickey's now caught inside the pit. That's a kill for Unsummer. He gets himself excited. The dash forward from Inspired. He doesn't have the support just yet. Will be able to get healed. Pounce, swipe, rockets fired from downtown. It's Rogue that from Caps. Trimby stepping forward. Mickey waiting in the wings. It's Dragon number 3. It'll be the second for either team. Paranoia buys some time. Caps gets caught by the hook, by the flay. He's down. Inspired gets himself the next kill. The rockets from Hansama push G2 backwards.
Great hook from Trimby landing onto Caps means that by him dropping, Rogue secure themselves the next one. He is looking right now. The fog of war is scary.
Oh,
okay, they read it.
Oh, man.
I love it.
No! Lawson misses the culling, but the super mega death rocket finishes it off. One
Does end up losing his life forward, and Reckless continues to farm away on kills on minions as well here. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. On the bottom side of the map, that will take them to Infernal Point. Soul Point once again for this team. It wasn't enough for them in game number one.
While Karma can provide some shielding, until the Stax comes through for Jankos, he isn't that durable.
Every Caps has 3 items, but not that much damage on a Twisted Fate.
All right, gonna jump onto Odawamne, who slices,
Okay.
he dices. Curtain is called, shot number 1, shot number 2, gold card lands, wild cards 2, shot number 4.
And collect and return some of this vision against G2, but they have to look out for the hook.
Well, with the Lucian and a Jinx, if Rogue peel for the mid lane, they can burn that down. Zap captures a target, the Rockets as well. Caps forced to flash for his life. Rocket Grab is just about available. Gold card will tag Odo's Crocodile, and Rogue have pushed G2 backwards. It's Rogue inside the pits.
Waiting out there, an External could be huge here. The front line is much weakened for Rogue. Trimby goes in.
That's the flash. Death Sentence will not find its target just yet, but the curtain call is pulled and Reckless stays safely on the back line. Dominus has timed out. The Infernal's down to
Who's going to win the smite?
G2 inside. It's a flip.
Oh, Reckless!
It's Reckless! That steals away the dragon, but at what cost? Mickey's already down. Get excited for Hansama. He's managed to fire those fish bones rockets all the way into G2's
Larson.
back line. Gold card will slow him down, and Reckless still escapes with his life. Larson and Inspired trying to kill the retreating members of G2. It's a double kill from the Cougar form. Inspired. Jankos runs for his life. Teleport coming in. Larson going all the way forward. Dashes, kills Jankos where he stands. And Rogue are now tapping on the inhibitor base.
Just a beautiful team fight there for Rogue. G2 threw everything into the pit to try and steal that away. Reckless was able to get it in the end, but it is Rogue in the fight, and it is Inspired Nidalee diving in over and over again to take Rogue for a win.
Is that the timer? It's only Reckless and Mickey alive. 20 seconds on the clock, facing down 4 members. Odo can teleport in to make it a 5v2. There's going to be enough of a delay to slow things down. The first Nexus turret will fall. So does Mickey after popping the ultimate. The Nexus turret number 2 will fall as well. And Rogue, for the 3rd time in their franchise's history, will take down G2.
I have to eat my words. Like, I was a big fan of the G2 draft when I saw it initially, but come game time, they couldn't snowball effectively.
Here for last pick. Okay. It's a Nocturne. Okay. It's a Nocturne top. And this is something we saw in the Schalke Rogue series. Rogue were the ones blind picking Nara, I believe it was. And then Schalke was
Try to walk
They're not going
over.
to dive, are they?
They may very well. It's level 2 for all 3 of them. No one can get here. Jankos is trying to run around.
Give me the chaos! Jankos has got level 3 available. Inspired will be interrupted on the Krugs. They are going for the dive. That's level 2 on Trimby. First blood! It is picked up by Inspired. You were talking in the previous game around how Inspired is quite textbook, quite predictable at times. Caps is stepping forward. Won't be able to get the Dark Sphere just yet. Has
Gonna
flash
greed for
available.
it.
Larson will not be able to flash away. The Dark Sphere misses. Caps anticipated the move but got it wrong. Ardent Blaze will send Caps packing, but Inspired has arrived. He flashes forward to the Blooming Blows, puts the bonk down and picks up the kill. The Swirl Seed comes out as well as a dash forward. That's a dash reply! Jankos manages to get the flash bear slap. And there's the crash down from Trimby's Ferromancy. Teleport is being channeled back to the mid lane. Stun will hold Trimby in place long enough for Caps to arrive. Scatter the Weak will not stun him up, and Jankos is running away. Gets enough time to get a slap onto the scuttle, a smite for the heal, and he escapes with his life, and this is starting off.
Oh my god, what is going on? It's just fights everywhere. Now Hansama may be a little concerned. We're going underneath the tower again, Trevor.
Oh my word, Hansama's gonna be the next one. Remember, he's got no flash available. He survived long enough. Mickey tanks so many turret shots. Look at the mini-map. It looks like
leveled up.
Lawson's coming in.
No.
He survives long enough for Reckless to finally pick up the kill, but it's a trade. 1-4-1.
It's come down to Soul Point every single game so far.
And of course, during the course of the previous game, all of the fights in the engages that G2 were...
Now, I think Jankos has information that Hansam, of course, has recently reset. You see a bit of fight on the top side. Stride Breaker being used to get good damage down from Odoame. Hits level 11. Immediately, Inspired's going to use that information as the Drake goes down to invade top side, and he could threaten a dive on towards the top lane, or maybe even trade it for second Herald. Doesn't engage, happens in the bot river.
The chem tank used into the bear stun. Trimby's able to escape with his life. Inspired farming up the Gromp, looking to farm up the Wonder. Swirl Seed goes out. Lullaby as well, followed with a Paranoia, and Inspired gets out with the skin of his teeth. But nevertheless, the kill goes over to Rogue.
Yeah, very nicely played. I think maybe wait one more second, don't let Wonder use the ultimate, but regardless, still a good kill for them on the top two.
And Caps are coming in. Scatter the Week comes out. Hansama does not get stunned. The Ash Arrow does go out. The Magnet Storm pulls them two backwards. All of a sudden, Caps is in trouble. Here comes Larson. Odo, with the help of Trimby, will be able to pick up 2 quick kills for Rogue.
Oh, it was such an interesting idea by G2 to start it off. Caps plus Gragas.
They pretty much had the early game advantage in all 3 of our games so far in this series. This will, of course, be an overall trade of towers as Wonder stays up towards the top side of the map, but I'm just really impressed with how Rogue are playing. I think
die, and he continues to control the game. He continues to have a positive impact.
Because of how strong Odoame is right now, and it looks like both teams are looking for the fight.
Well, Paranoia is going to send Odo straight onto Caps. It's interrupted. Scout of the Week buys just enough time. Odo's going to go down, and there's a quick trade. There's fights on so many fronts. Drowsy will allow the lifting Lullaby to put Wonder to sleep. He's about to gnaw out, but he's running for his life. Blast Cone's out to safety. 2 kills in favor of Rogue. They're not done yet. The Dragon looks like it's being secured as well.
They've got the slows.
Goes out right between the uprights. Yankos is able to escape for now. Ooh. The Gnaw sends one backwards, but no stun. It's at the cost of Wonder's life. Flashes forward.
On top. They will secure the second Drake. They will continue to balloon the early game lead, and Rogue are looking to get ahead in this series.
In a very good position
to be able to generate space, but as you rightly said, Larson's able to come up clutch. And we talked about him at the beginning of the series.
Threatening some pressure on the back end. Keep your eyes. The flash is available as Rogue continue to pressure the tower. Wonder, no flash available for the Mega Gnaw. That'll be the 3rd tower secured. Trimby's going to jump forward with the use of that Magnet Storm. It's a trade of 1-for-1. Odo's going to force the flash out from Caps. He escapes with his life. This culling is great from Rogue. They get the tower. What did G2 have in return? Scout of the Week is significantly shorter range. You're hoping for flanks from Wonder.
He might not be able to kill Wonder, but he could definitely force him out of a lane.
Bedius, are we at the same point as game number 2, where this could be Rogue's game to lose? Like,
yes, I think we are.
There we go. That's simple. Wonder's going to go all the way forward. Will not be able to get the
huge sleep.
Will get put to sleep, but the McGills is available. That's a dash forward. Caps is gone. The Paranoia from Odo sends Caps back to the fountain. Trimby from downtown will be able to pick up the kill onto Yankos. I need to watch that back to clarify. These team fights, there's multiple engages happening on multiple fronts, and Rogue...
1 game away from the final. They are so close to being in the same position, and these roster changes may very well get them there.
Mickey's going to be able to jump onto the side, but at what cost? Larson's able to escape. He does get taken out by the Unleashed. There's a Paranoia from way down bottom lane. Inspired puts G2 to sleep. Rogue crush G2 in the middle lane. Wonder's the last man standing, trying to pull away the minions, trying to buy as much time, because if he cannot, Rogue win this game.
There's absolutely nothing Wonder can do. Inspired is just going to chase him down and eventually kill him. Rogue are looking to go up to match point against G2.
Rogue have only secured 2 wins against G2 prior to today. They are going to double their total number of wins against G2 Esports, and will need 1 more win to qualify for their first ever final. We'll need 1 more win, if and when they close this out, to eliminate G2 Esports.
Beautiful execution from Rogue in these fights. I hope we get a replay of that last fight. We might not have time because the TP comes in from Odo.
All right, most of G2 are respawning. 20-second death timer for Wonder. Mickey's going to be forced backwards as the TP in from Odo gets a lot of damage. Barrel comes out. The
Trimby!
Trimby with the Magnet Storm engage. He sets it up for yet another dunk, for yet another win. Rogue will take down G2 Esports and are on the precipice of making history.
Rogue tricked everyone, including G2. They say, no, we'll take it the calm, we'll take it the slow, we'll back away early on as well. So I'd love to see G2 try and unlock around the mid lane, because frankly, Ash Braum, you're not really probably trying to play towards that. Same thing with Karma into their Nectin. Hard to influence that lane here. So.
Inspired once again backing up Caps. That's the flash forward, finds the stun, dash over the wall. Swirl Seed comes out, no ultimate for Inspired, and it is Caps. Allow Lawson to escape. Right place, right time. Dabba-dee-dabba-die as Inspired steals yet another blue buff, and you can feel the tension of the game as we're on match point for Rogue and G2. All of a sudden, the Drowsy will be activated with the ultimate. Inspired needs some backup. Rogue are split. They've got a fight on two fronts. Caps is ignited. He goes back in. Shockwave from Larson. Odo gets his first of the game. Immediately turns his attention over to Wonder. He flashes over the wall. Inspired steps forward. Will it be the bowling ball or will it be the bonk? And it's the swirl for the double kill. Somebody I definitely want to be supporting and surprised by is Trimby. Now, unfortunately, he's not here to help out Hansama in this bottom lane. But a lot of damage will be traded by the tower. Mickey's going to go low. Trimby's got Ignite available to him. What he can do, just an empowered boop to get the counter kill onto his...
going to come down, and this is a big deal for Rogue. They're going to deny Caps as much as possible, start funneling a little bit more money into Larson, but more importantly, open up the map a little bit more.
Man, look at those plates. Shelly's going to do so much work as the Glacial Fish is used just to buy time. The ECA has not yet been fired by Reckless, who is sitting toe-to-toe with Hansama in the bottom lane. The tower...
I mean, you talked about it earlier, Quick Shot. I mean, you talked about it throughout the series. The point at which this is Rogue's game to lose, I think we're already there, man. Like, a 4K or 3.5K gold lead at 15 minutes into the game. Like, the fact that they've already taken down the mid tower, first item completed for Larson, the Stride Breaker now done for Odo Amne. Like, maybe there's an element of scaling to the side of G2's comp that I don't know yet, but right now, things just look like the Rogue series.
Chain of Corruption comes out. There can be one shot backwards. Lockdown in place. Kingslayer's fired out by Caps. Takes a lot of time. Caps is low. Mickey's low. There's a party in the bottom lane, and it's time to go Rogue. Odo Amne dashes forward. There's no dominance available to him. Cold Meat comes out. The Shockwave will catch one more. 2 quick kills to Rogue as Odo slices and dices his way to safety. Larson gets another, and Rogue may have just done it, but Wonder is still left standing. Trimby with the flash. Flay finding kills for days. Wonder with a Soul Flare gets at least another one back.
I think that Flay from Trimby was actually a bit of a misplay. I think he was actually aiming for the Ash, but either way, it does work out. They don't quite get that kill onto Wonder, but again, Rogue are just showcasing that they know how to play this fight.
You don't want this.
The rest of Rogue are nearby. Hansama stays alive just long enough for the lullaby to put G2 to sleep. Is it past your bedtime? Old Crown Protectors.
We'll see how this game progresses as G2 5-man mid.
All right, Ash Arrow comes out. Trim.
Oh!
Now look at that in reply. All of a sudden, Cap picks
play around the Ash, wait for Silas to get 2 to 3 items. What they're doing right now is like worst case scenario.
Yep, they say your advice be damned, Mr. Day. Jankos is the first to fall, and this will allow a free dragon to Rogue at the cost of Jankos' life.
And all I can ask is why?
Why?
Like, what is the point? You haven't taken a single outer tower yet. You could maybe trade that Drake for a top tier one, or maybe even trade it for a mid tier one. Like, there were so many options where all they need to do is delay the game, because trying to fight more now, I think is not going to guarantee them any success.
Summon. This will be the 4th tower of the game secured. There's a sleep that will put Mickey down.
Because Odo on the flank can zone G2 away from the tower. In the meantime, all the topside jungle camps are respawning too, so Rogue have even more they can take the kill, because they do not give you windows in which to come back in games, and it has just been clockwork from early game from start to finish.
And the thing
they're looking to take this series.
Larson is playing Battle Orianna. Shockwave is available to him. Step forwards. That's going to catch onto Jankos. A clear focus of what it is. 2,800 hit points on the Baron. As peeled and focused on 2 sides. Shockwave is not yet used. That's a dash in forward. Caps still able to pick up at least 1. The Baron does go the way of Rogue. Before Caps is down, he's taken out. The reply damage from Rogue kills the mid laner for G2 Esports with Baron on 5 members. For the first time, Perkz does not play with G2. And for the first time in 5 seasons, payoff. Both Mad and Rogue got better than they were last year. And now Trimby is body blocking 3 members of G2. The Ash Arrow comes out. Trimby may have just
Odo's in 4.
The final fight. Dominus from Odo will get a lot of damage down onto Mickey, but nobody has yet fallen. Caps escapes for now, and Rogue are on the inhibitor turret.
Odo with the casual 1v4 is healing off of the damage that G2 are trying to throw their way. Rogue break the mid lane inhibitor inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will fall soon, and bot lane is not long for this world either.
It is a 10,000 gold difference. Baron is still on Rogue. Odo Wamne gets a lot of damage onto Reckless. He's forced to run for his life. That's a flash forward from Caps onto Odo, who survives everything. Rogue now are inside G2's base. It is Rogue with absolute control yet again.
They're looking to end things right now, Quickshot. They're looking to make history, take down G2, and I don't think they're going to make it a final.
Oh my word, Rogue need to get past these Nexus turrets. Baron-empowered minions are still pushing
Everything ready for Rogue to say it's over.
Ultimates are up for G2 as well. This is going to be the final fight. Here comes ulti from Odo.
All right, Odo's going to be straight on top of Caps. The shockwave only catches Mickey,
it's
but that's
fired!
a dash forward from Inspired. It costs him his life. He manages to take down Mickey. The first Nexus turret is still standing as all of a sudden Hans Summer's forced to run for his life. Caps has been able to defend the Nexus. He manages to re-engage and push Rogue away.
This game, like, the man has had a great series. He wants to make his first
Hijack the chain of corruption. If that can lock down multiple members, I'm looking for the shot.
the shockwave!
That catches onto Reckless. He's got no flash. He's got no heal. Oh no! Slices and dices his way through. That is it. That is it done. Hans Summer will be able to pick up a kill onto Mickey. The rest of Rogue are hunting down Caps. Wonder is running for his life, but there's no minions to work with. They have to wait for the supers to conga line their way in.
Rogue, it could not be more poetic. Larson overcoming his demons and removing Reckless from the equation with that shockwave. It's Rogue all the way.
All right, Caps is under a little bit of threat here. Multiple members of Rogue are low. The hijack is not yet available. Going gold, and the first Nexus turret falls. Rogue turn their attention to the second one. Caps is trying to get some kills on the backside, but he's down. He's dead. History has been made. Neither Fnatic nor G2 will be in a European final. And for the first time, Rogue will face Mad Lions for the crown. Normally, we let the players' elation and joy carry this moment. But frankly, they knew they were in the finals for the last 15 minutes.